Checking. Alright. Hang on. Alright. Alright. Hello everyone, this is Hammer, Super Paladin Brothers. Back with another, continuing the Romulan Republic story arcs. I'm sorry it's been a while since I streamed, but we've had a lot of really nasty weather and stuff, and I've been rather busy. Dealing with family and everything, so it's just... I'm sorry. It's just been... everything that's just been going on. Okay, last episode we have begun infiltrating the Tal Shiar.
The Tal Shiar is quite impressed with your actions in the Unroth system. Accordingly, we are rerouting you to the Talis system to assist in salvage operations vital to Tal Shiar interests. Although this is a simple salvage mission, the target is a...
Since when anything ever goes right. I'm gonna need my eye mod. Just been dealing with a lot of stuff this past week, and everyone bitching and complaining, demanding my attention, and it's just like, I don't get a peace quiet to myself, so just kind of been dealing with everyone else's problems. Mom saw my uncle Rob for the first time in several years, so it's just so it's just a lot on my mind. I really need to go to a starbase and... Here, let me go to Sierra 39 and put some of this stuff in storage first. It's close to there, so Not diverting too far away.
Greetings.
That's one thing you spend a lot of time doing in this game. Is managing your inventory. It's just been a rough few weeks. Last 5 days we had 4 major storms, violent storms, and it's just I'll get a couple missions done today. Ooh. Just gotta put a few things in storage. Then equip my iMod, and then I'll head to the mission. Just been tired dealing with a lot of stuff and everybody's problems. Dealing a lot of flack from people. Hold on. Alright. Let's put some of this back in storage. Especially if I'm not going to be using it for a while. Alright, I saw that plasma grenade. I can get rid of that. Because I can't use it because I'm a tactical officer. Engineering officer. Just want to clear out some of the stuff, because especially the stuff I'm not using. It's like Legend of Zelda Link Breath of the Wild. Okay, where did that Tetrion toward? Oh, there it is. Alright, I think we're ready. We can head there. Oh, hey, Choli. How you doing, man? It's been a rough week. We've had like 5 storms this past week, and they were pretty bad, nasty ones. Today's actually the first day in a week we've had a quiet time. Well, Thursday was quiet, but
We're being hailed by Commander
5
Navek
storms
of the
in a
Frere.
week, basically. Yeah, you said it was an Andorian orbital strike.
Welcome to the Talis system. I am Commander Kyle Navek of the...
Yeah. Yeah, because some of those, some of the hail was the size of grapefruit. No, we don't have fruit trees. I'm just saying the sizes of the chunks of hail that fell were the size
Our
of
sensors indicate you successfully cleared the
size
area
of
some
grapefruit.
pirates.
They were that big. Some of them were the size of baseballs. That was mostly Middleton, which is a city near here. But there were a lot of people that had damage to their cars because of they were smashed. It smashed into their windshields and stuff. The hail was nasty that day.
Sir, I'm getting readings that match those we picked up at Kittimer. You think the Borg tangled with the Alliance?
Do not concern yourself with this matter.
They know a lot more than they're telling us, which seems to be what the Tal Shiar are all about. But what they don't want to talk about...
Hail is just not something you want to tangle with. One of my Ukrainian friends, 2 of my Ukrainian friends thought it was snow, but technically snow is ice. Hail's just very common with severe thunderstorms. And some nights it's just...
combatant. I'll be sure to make note of you.
Some
Picking up something large on the sensors.
Some of those storms were very
it's a Borg
vicious.
cube. At least now we know what the Tal Shiar is really after.
You just could not guarantee whether the internet was going to work or not. Or if it was going to knock out the power.
Perhaps Janek was right about you after all. Now that you have cleared the area, we'll beam aboard the cube and conduct salvage operations. Although you have not been completely cleared for an operation of this security level, we need your assistance. Therefore...
Why are the Tal Shiar tempting disaster by boarding a Borg cube? This is something that I can beam you over to the Borg cube whenever you're...
I agree
Why
with
are
you.
the Tal Shiar tempting disaster?
But that kind of technology is not there. Well, there was an attempt by the U.S. during the Vietnam War to, like, extend the rainy season, in which the U.S. seeded clouds with, I forgot what it's called, but chemicals that induced rain to extend the raining season during the Vietnam War to hurt the, it was called Operation Popeye. And, it was a top secret operation conducted by the U.S. during the Vietnam War, but but it leaked out, and the UN banned that kind of warfare.
However, the power levels are almost negligible. They are, for all intents and purposes, in a coma state. That suits our purposes. I need you and your team to assist.
But it was called Operation Popeye. And if you're thinking I was just making that up, no, I'm not. Because Operation Popeye did work. It extended the rainy season in Vietnam by several weeks. Toilet bomb? I don't think I ever heard of that. But when it comes to the Vietnam War, I wouldn't be surprised. U.S. did a lot of stuff in the Vietnam War.
Thank you for your assistance with the salvage operations. I requested a solid officer to help.
Commander! Commander! You have to see...
Would you please report...
Fact is, America did a lot of strange things during wartime. Oh, God. There was the CIA, they tried to use a cat as a spy. They did surgery on him where he had a audio recorder. It was called Operation Acoustic Kitty, so they could spy on Soviet spies having conversations out in a park. Like, who would know it was a cat? But the thing is, the cat got run over by a car. So yeah, strange operations. It's been done a lot.
Understood. Well, we have never encountered this phenomenon before. The fact that the center of the cube has been removed.
Fact
does
is,
not
during World
change
War
our mission.
II, the United States created what was called a bat bomb, in which they used bats and attached a incendiary device on them, in which the theory was you drop them from like a container bomb from a high altitude, and they would fly, and the bats would be sleeping, and they would wake up as they approached the ground, and then they would fly into Japanese buildings, and the incendiary device activated, killing the bats and setting the buildings on fire. Tal Shiar cat, yeah.
return to me
But I'm just saying that, and that bat bomb was a idea created by Dennis, who happened to be friends with Eleanor Roosevelt, the First Lady, and she approached the president about
Excellent.
developing
I'm
the
downloading our
idea.
findings to the Frere now. Next, I'll need you to assist Team 3. We
Volunteering bats? No, they didn't volunteer, but it was just like an idea Dennis had. Just because he was friends with Eleanor Roosevelt. They even did a prototype attack with the bats on a simulated village, and it worked. But it was never deployed in combat. Oh, jeez. Well, let's just say it did work in a simulated attack.
This is Team 2. We're under attack by the Borg.
There was even an operation, even the U.S. military developed what was called a gay bomb. You're talking about strange. They did actually develop something like that, yes. They tried to develop something like that, but that would have been a little crazy. But that's the thing. It was just something they thought might work. But you'll find throughout history there's a lot of examples of weird weapons.
Dead. All of them. Let's hope we can still save Team 3.
You know, they even been, you know, even throughout, since the development in ancient times when they developed Greek fire, there's been attempts to recreate it, and they still haven't been able to do it. Because the recipe for Greek fire is vanished. Nobody knows whatever happened to it. And no one knows how to recreate it.
Sub-Commander Farouz. No! He's been assimilated. We're too late. Sub-Commander Farouz has been studying Borg technology extensively. He was the only one here who knew how to override the transport disruption.
There's just been many
many
weird weapons throughout history.
I take no pleasure in this decision, but it was better for him to die than to be assimilated.
But someone has time to develop it or try to create with an idea, you're gonna find somebody that's willing to try it out, see if it works. Oh, jeez. But there's just been weapons, weird weapons throughout the history. It's just not modern times.
I can override the cortical node here. That will drop the transport disruption field.
You will be assimilated.
Oh, terrific.
technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
Yeah, that's just the thing about Viet War. It brings out rather weird ideas. But it also helps also inspires
1 minute.
technology that we use, modern technology too. Because some of this technology we have today wouldn't be around if there wasn't war. I guess that's why they call necessity the mother of invention. Because you don't go looking for something unless you need it.
30 seconds.
Resistance is futile.
$15 seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
I'll keep your pants on.
Thank you for your help. We may have had a very different outcome without your assistance. As far as this mission goes...
Excellent work bringing this information to the attention of the Republic. I had heard that Tal Shiar was interested in expanding their technical advantage through Borg technology, but I had no idea they were going to such lengths to do so, or that they were so foolish and short-sighted, or maybe so...
Okay. Alright, let's,
We
Cloak
have
and dagger.
word that a colony in the Delta Corvi system is harboring several fugitives. Among them is a man named Vrimek, who has close ties to the Riemann separatist movement. The Tal Shiar is going to show the colonists the consequences of treason. You will act as part of the advanced force that will shut down the colony's sensor grid. Once that is down, their planetary defenses will be useless, and the rest of the fleet can move in. Then we will land a ground force and round up the colonists. By this time tomorrow, this colony will be nothing.
Are we really going to help the Tal Shiar invade another Romulan colony like ours?
We gotta keep up appearances, unfortunately. Yeah. That's one thing about this damn game. You spend a lot of time managing your inventory. I'll do about... I think I'll just finish this entire story arc. I'll finish it and then yeah, I think I'll just finish this story arc first. Then I'll decide whether to move on to Wasteland next. Or just what I'll probably do, I'll probably just get Wasteland started. I'm gonna switch to my other Romulan character.
Welcome to the Delta Corvi system. We are here under the guise of a raiding party, but our primary objective is to bring down the sensor grid so our invasion fleet can get into position before the colony is aware of their presence. There are a few colony vessels patrolling the area. We need to take them out first before they can...
Captain, I've marked the 2 substations we're responsible for disabling on the map. Are we really doing that? The other Tal Shiar ships will be monitoring the sensor grid and colony patrol ships to make sure the invasion isn't detected. If we disable the colony ships and then punch a hole in the sensor grid, we could beam a small away team to the surface without the other Tal Shiar ships noticing. Once on the surface, we can tell the We have a big enough hole in the sensor grid to get a transporter signal through without alerting the other Tal Shiar ships in the area. The crew can keep up appearances here. The other Tal Shiar ships haven't detected your presence on the surface yet, but you won't have my...
You're Tal Shiar? One of Daton's agents? What are you doing here? A Tal Shiar invasion? I feared this day would come. This time, however, the...
Looks like he's got a surprise.
contacts among my people. The Remans have become much more aggressive about protecting their interests since the loss of Craterus. We are more willing to use measures that would have seemed unthinkable in the past. One of these measures is Thaleron weaponry. Hidden underneath this collar, it is a fair price. I've seen what happened to Craterus and other colonies at the hands of the Tal Shiar. I will delay the detonation to give you some time to organize an evacuation. But it will only be a delay. We must detonate before the Tal...
Okay.
The invasion has started. It's like Virenat. Oh.
You know, I never could remember where I got this phaser weapon I have. I forgot where I got it from. I think I got it from a lockbox. I'm not sure. It was a long time ago when I started this character, because I don't remember where I got it from. Gotta wait till the shuttle is loaded. Yeah, I know. Alright, that shuttle's away. We'll go this way first. Since it's the closest. Oh, sorry. I hate these ban invaders. Alright, shuttle away. Oh, that's where you escort Fremic. Okay, gotta wait here. Alright, shuttle away. Alright, you guys get aboard. Alright. Clear away. Alright, gotta go back to
Done all we can and saved as many colonists as we could.
He's getting ready to trigger his weapon.
The Tal Shiar are close to controlling the entire colony. Are you sure you're not a Tal Shiar agent?
Uh-oh.
What are you? And we accidentally betray him.
It is done. Delta Corvi has been erased from the map, along with the Tal Shiar invasion force.
We told everyone to rendezvous at our ship. We'll meet them there.
I don't know how to thank you. Our colony is gone, but my people, no one would have survived without you.
Uh-oh.
That couldn't have gone any worse. We did exactly what Sela wanted despite our best intentions. We even advanced our standing with the Tal Shiar. I don't know. Perhaps the greater good will outweigh this tragedy in time.
We didn't mean to. We didn't know she was gonna show up.
I can't believe Rimmick detonated a Thaleron weapon in the atmosphere to destroy the Tal Shiar invaders. It's tragic what happened to that planet, but the Tal Shiar should never doubt the resolve of people willing to die to be free. And it's unfortunate what happened to Rimmick, but the Empress herself has taken an interest in...
Yeah, we didn't want to.
You have complete access to our data. That is a great deal of knowledge, and a great deal of responsibility.
Oh, they know
Use it
about
wisely.
us. Oh, great. How delightful.
The information we found in the database points to some sort of installation in this system, but even the Tal Shiar doesn't have complete information about it. This was... We need to stay sharp. We're detecting an increase in subspace distortion. Could be a cloaked ship. Compensated for the interference, and can continue scanning. The magnetic signature return appears to be artificial. Isolated another false return. I've placed a waypoint on the map marking the area we should check out. Wonder what they're trying to keep us from finding.
Good question.
One more scan, and I can isolate the false readings. I've detected another ship within the nebula, and I've placed a waypoint on the map marking the area we should check out. Let's see if we can lure them out. This is probably an ambush. I suggest we go to yellow alert.
Come on out. Oh, the Derridax. Okay, some sort of facility. Wonder what the Remans are doing here. Okay, let's get going.
The device that started the Hobus supernova was Iconian. Akiv and Taurus knew. They knew, and they still followed the Iconian orders. And
Okay. Taurus.
So Hakif's dogs finally arrived. Stand down, or my guards will kill you. Do you even understand Hakif's role in all of this? He is just as responsible for the destruction of the homeworld as I am. Perhaps more. My only goal is to help our people. Before you decide who you believe, give me a chance to explain.
Why should I?
You should know that when I first encountered Iconian technology more than 40 years ago, I was the commanding officer of the IRW Hakona. The ship was almost destroyed by an Iconian virus. It was only the intervention of a Federation ship that saved our lives. Haki was my science officer. He was as fascinated with the Iconian. Hakib was the only one with whom the Ilachi would communicate. They gave him the device and said it would bring about the return of the Iconians. All we needed to do was I asked Hakib to study the device before we released it. He told me it would do what the Ilachi said, that it was safe. I was just trying to bring about a better future for our people. I have only sought the Iconians in order to understand who they are. Their technology is so great that I'm trying to fix this.
Uh-oh.
Terrace, surrender in the name of the Tal Shiar. Put your weapons down.
They had to go busting in.
Let's see. Red, green, red. Tell Hakib this isn't over.
Great, the whole base is about to go.
Automatic self-destruct activated. 3, 2, 1.
I could not be more pleased with your progress. There is only one other agent who has managed to infiltrate the Tal Shiar so successfully.
Was there something you needed?
I hope this message reaches you.
I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
It looks like we have an unexpected guest. Take our visitor somewhere more comfortable and contact Empress Sela. I'm looking forward to our time together.
Of course, I'm brainwashed and interrogated.
You'll save yourself a lot of pain if you tell us what actions Datan plans to take against the Tal Shiar. Worm, I know ways to loosen your tongue.
Calm down, both of you. I recommend that you cooperate. Hakiv can be very creative. Just look at what happened to Taurus. Now Starfleet is hunting her too. If she's lucky, she'll spend the rest of her life in a Federation penal colony. Who do you think we are? Everything I do is in the best interests of the Romulan people.
I'm gonna skip. Okay, now we've been brainwashed.
The Tal Shiar have been messing with your head. Stay strong. You can fight through this.
Welcome to the ranks of the Tal Shiar. Colonel Hakiv has taken an interest in your progress and ordered me to assign you tasks to test your compliance.
I got a quick question. Should I do the cooperate accolade or resist fully accolade?
It can't be. I thought everyone else escaped Terrace's base.
Are you going to fight me all day?
So, you're Hakiv's newest pet.
So which one? Should I just do that cooperate one or resist all the way?
Tal Shiar operative, I have just a few easy tasks I need you to perform. First,
Nice answer.
Pick up that.
Why would you do what that Tal Shiar officer tells you? You know he's going to make you use that weapon.
Tal Shiar always follow orders. Pick up that weapon.
I'll resist.
Fight me all day.
You can fight the conditioning.
Who do you think you are?
Nah, I'm gonna resist.
No!
Now, use that disruptor to kill your friend.
We can keep this up all day.
Who do you think you are? You can't resist.
Why should I make it easy for them?
Please try that again. You really tried. Good for you.
Why did you do that?
Well, I didn't have a choice.
Well done. I sense some hesitation back there, but that's nothing a little time won't fix. We need to
Well, you can get rid of the ads if you subscribe.
really take hold. Unfortunately, this was only a simulation.
I don't have time for pleasantries. You're the third recruit I've had to deal with today, and I'm on a tight schedule. You're going...
That wasn't so hard, was it?
I know you're stronger than this. Resist!
That's what I was waiting for.
They're toying with you! That would have caused the weapon to short out before it could hurt anyone. You were close to preventing the reaction from getting the activation energy it needed to self-replicate. Almost. That would have rendered the weapon delivery system inert.
You have a talent for building weapons of mass destruction. Have you done this before? Well done. You've achieved a 2.4% boost to the pulse modulator over standard Romulan munitions.
It's getting harder to fight.
Go ahead, detonate the weapon outside the test chamber. You'll only kill yourself. You really tried. Good for you. That was a close one. Those rodents almost escaped and infested the ship. Protecting a plant with a force field. Such a waste of energy. I never get tired of watching Phaleron weapons detonate.
Well, oh, I can't wait to get started. The test subject.
Tal Shiar should not be playing around with Borg tech.
A lot of time and effort has gone into that technology. Be careful with it. Excellent. Anesthesia would impact the results of this experiment. Do you really think euthanasia is the only option? Don't worry. The patient won't live long enough to suffer. This is a valuable experiment you're trying to prevent.
It's a good thing you didn't swear an oath to do no harm.
You may be technically proficient at this, but your bedside manner could use some work.
Yeah, I know.
It was a good attempt. You'll find another way to stop this madness.
After everything this patient has been through, you'd risk destroying the results of this test. All that pain
we are
and
getting
suffering
some
yielded
fascinating
valuable
data from the
science.
device.
Well done. Destroying this device won't save the patient. I can taste the spite in your actions. Delicious. You're trying so hard to not be a Tal Shiar agent that you don't realize you're becoming one of our best ones yet. You don't want to kill this patient. I'm afraid I can't let you risk the lives of everyone on this ship. See? No deaths were required. This patient is giving his life for science. There's no need to add more pain to the process than necessary. Is death really a better option for this patient? Despite your best efforts, the patient has survived this procedure. That would not only render this experiment invalid, it would also be fatal. the attention of the Borg,
You
the ship
were
might
mad.
be destroyed, but so would millions of other people. The data is coming in now.
Okay. Need to find my way out. Problem with this ship, it's kind of hard to see.
Soldier, now that you've successfully... You're awake. You've been through a lot. I hope there aren't any residual effects. When you're up to
we're
it,
back to our old
come talk to
selves.
Welcome back. You may not remember this, but we've met before. The Hakiv has a personal laboratory in the back of the Borg Tech Research.
Okay. I gotta clear out some inventory again. Ugh, it's annoying. Okay. I have to go pick up one more thing. Wrong way. You can easily get lost in this area. Trying to make my... Oh. I need to go down one more corridor. Fortunately, I just have a bad habit getting lost in this ship. Alright, here we go. These corridors can get a little confusing.
Good. You made it to the lab. Tell me what you see. If you can override the security keypads on those doors, you'll be able to get through them without too much difficulty. Good. You made it to the lab. Those scientists look pretty involved with the results of the experiment from earlier. Perhaps you could put together a convincing example. Good. You made it to the... It will take something big to distract the guards. I think... Good. You made it to...
Okay. All right. Ah, I forgot. have to go back and get another one because I forgot to disable the suppression system. Okay.
Next lab? Good work. No door. Well, I'm sure it's there, but it must be concealed. You'll need to distract both the guards and the... You're in the next lab? Those scientists look pretty suspicious of you. You'll need a big distraction to deal with them. There's a disabled Borg walker in the closet off the main lab area. If you can get him, you're in the next lab? Those guards are some of the security chief's most trusted officers. There's no... You're in the next lab?
I gotta make room again. I'll get rid of these guys, so that way I can... Okay, what am I supposed to do next? Oh. Can't see that good. Oops.
You're in the next lab? Good work. Those guards are... You're in the next lab.
Okay, I can't see what I'm supposed to be doing next. Okay, what am I missing?
You're in the next lab?
No. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? Come on. Is there a glitch in the system or something? I don't know, for some reason it's not moving the story along. I don't know. It seems like it's stuck again. I don't know. It's stuck again. I'm just gonna skip this mission. Because it's stuck at that point and I don't like it. Let's try it again, see if I can make it work.
Welcome back. Hakiv has a...
Let's try it again, see if I can't get it to work. I don't know what I'm missing.
Good. You made it to the lab. in the next lab?
Okay. Okay. That's what I was missing. Okay, let's find the last thing. Need. Getting frustrating. Okay, where is the device I'm missing?
You're in the next lab? No, you're in the next lab?
Come on. Trying to find what I'm missing. frustrated. Activate the damn walker. Oh, forget it. I'm getting peeved. If it's not one thing, it's something else. I'm just gonna move on. Ugh. Hate it when something like this happens, but suffice it to say you defeat Hakeev. Getting pissed because I can't fucking... Ugh. Man, it's frustrating.
Funny seeing you.
Alright, let's get to Nimbus. Let's just move on. Couldn't see what I was missing. I was missing a part of that walker first, then it was the something else. Spent too much time on it. I'll do a couple missions here on Nimbus 3 right quick, then I'll end the episode. I don't know if it's a glitch or something, but it's getting irritating. Welcome to Paradise City. Sorry about that. It's that time of the year.
You're here for information. Someone told you I could give it to you. Make it quick. I'll tell you what I told the others. The thing...
Allergies are really bad. Getting frustrated just trying to figure out that what I was missing and stuff. Wasted too much time. Alright, let's get going. It's just one thing after another. That mission just doesn't want to work. Just missing something again.
I apologize for the I can only...
Kinda gonna rush through this one.
Who is it? Oh, peacekeeping, Thaler. Where? I'm sure.
I'm just gonna transport to the ruins, he'll be faster. Alright, let's take on these guys. Personally, I don't know how worms helps recover information. Never quite figured that out. I think part of the reason I'm still having coughing fits is because we're kind of going straight from winter to summer. So it's really getting to me. Whoa. Welcome, Graybeard. Thanks for the raid. Ooh. Alright, just need to take down one more pack of worms. Okay. Now we need to head back to the bar. Ugh. Okay, we need to use the computer system. Oh, it's over here. Oh, that's detail. Okay. All right.
want information?
Let's go face Hassan. Then we'll call it an episode.
This line.
Technically, I could just beam to a stronghold direct. Oh. Gotta impress the citizens. Beam down security. A show of force. Go buy a round for the whole bar. Ugh, man, it's nice outside. It's just chilly today. Alright, let's go buy a round.
We may not like you, but around?
Alright, let's go talk to Law again. Then we will go track down Hassan.
Folks around town are starting to talk about you. They think, now, I don't expect Hassan, you'd have to...
Technically, I could just transport, but that's not how you do this mission. Alright, let's go attack his stronghold. I'll show in a later mission the little side stuff you can do here on Nimbus 3, get those accolades. Like the various points and stuff. I'll show that in a separate episode. But once I finish this mission, I'll call it an episode. Then I'll be back later tonight with another stream. Because I'm kind of doing a double feature today to make up for the fact that this past week we had very bad storms, so I'm having to play catch up. Oh, let me go defeat the giant scorpion. Someone already did that. Well, not yet. Yeah, they did. Okay. Alright, let's go. That's the thing about places like Kabali Prime and Nimbus 3. You got multiple players going after the same goals. So it's quite beneficial. So we're gonna take on these thugs and take them out. I love the Sompek lightning. I love it as much as I do the V'ger probes. Better go free the prisoners. Just gonna kind of speed run this next part. Okay. Uh-oh, the warden.
Thank you.
I might as well take these guys out. Yeah, I'll get to the outer perimeter here in a second. Take out these remaining guards. Alright, let's assault the outer defenses. Ouch! Alright, let's get rid of you guys. Alright. Destroy the outer defenses. Now let's take on the courtyard. We still gotta get through these guys first. I could take those guards out, but I'm not gonna waste the time. Alright, here we go. Let's attack the courtyard.
Flanking damage detected.
I know it's like a little overkill, but I don't care.
You want information?
I really am tired of these ban invaders.
No, I gave it to you. You did what? That's amazing. You want information?
Alright, let's go wreck Hassan's club. Alright. Let's go wreck his fun.
Ah, the latest in a line of well-off nut
Okay. We already know where Hassan is.
I love this place. The fighting. Hassan has one of the gods by.
He's in the VIP
yeah, make a friendly
area.
wager on the next fight. Whoever ends up with, you'll have to talk to.
We gotta go through the motions, like always.
Hey,
So, yeah.
Okay. Now we're the main event.
The Master of Hounds! Can he bring our new fighters to heel?
Haha, no match for me. Ouch. 2.
From the subtropical savanna of Nuru,
Gatos.
and the Mugatu, make our fighters sweat.
Don't have time to waste with these guys. Ouch. Will someone kill this? Okay.
This fierce beast is from the frontier of Dewa 3.
Crud.
Let's see if it puts our fighters in a pinch.
Hurry up. I like to get... Oh, they already eliminated most of them. Okay, here they come. That's okay.
The result of this match is almost a foregone conclusion. I give you the crew of the Snapdragon.
Well, that's okay, Greybeard. I appreciate you raiding me, but give me a follow here. My allergies are bad today. I'll probably be back later tonight for the second stream, so I'm working on my LP of Star Trek Online here.
Sometimes you need to take matters into your own hands.
Okay, now we gotta face Hassan, then we gotta fight our way through the entire club. This should be fun.
I've had it with this place. Maybe time to start over. Whoever brings me their heads will be wealthier than the
Alright, here we go. I like to just kill everybody in the bar. Just get rid of them. I know it's cruel, but I don't care. I just want to get rid of everybody. Just have a massacre. I don't know why, but I just do. I'm just feeling in a massacre mood. I just like to get rid of kill everybody in the bar. Okay. I think that's everybody. Except a few, but whatever. Let's go get Hassan. Yep, thanks, Graybeard. Alright. Let's go take on, let's hunt them down in orbit. I need to get that 16th anniversary Starship bundle sometime.
Enough! There's no way we can...
Gotta recruit some pirate forces.
Our flow regulators are offline. We require assistance. Thank you.
Yeah, we know that was the Thaleron triggers.
There was a Thaleron signature coming from that Reman ship. I think the triggers just warped away.
I don't like Hassan any more than you do. Get my shields back online, and we have a deal.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I really didn't need your help. Had it all under control. But if you're looking for allies, help me fix my phase alignment. Now fight.
That should do it. We have enough ships...
Hassan is prey. Assist me in repairing my gravity plate.
Alright, let's go take on Hassan's flagship.
Ha! You think a handful of...
Oh yeah, we're gonna take you down, little big boy. I'll capture him. I could have easily killed him, but I'm gonna capture him.
I've never known defeat.
You want information? You want information?
Two good things came out of this. Hassan's not in a position to harm anyone.
Well, I'm gonna do one more thing. Before I end the episode. Okay. Just gotta switch characters just to do that. I'm gonna do the first contact event for today because I hadn't done it. So gonna do that right quick. Let's get that first contact event done. We'll call it an episode. Been streaming a good almost 2 hours and 15 minutes, so we'll call it an episode after we do the first contact event. I'll just do that last endeavor off screen. The plasma damage. I'm just gonna do this first contact event first.
I'm afraid I have bad news.
But feel free to give me a... Oh, come on. Feel free to give me a follow here on Twitch. Also, check out the Super Paladin Brothers on YouTube. The link is in the description below. Also, check out... What progress? I'm at 899. You can see all the endeavors I've completed. Ugh. Still working on weapon damage alpha, captain ability recharge, weapons damage gamma, ground, armor penetration. I still got a way to go. Really? Why does people keep declining? Yeah, I made a lot of progress. Yeah, you can see I made progress, but I still got ways to go. 2 of them I hadn't even started yet. Ugh. I bet you by the time I finish these endeavors, they're gonna come up with a whole bunch of new ones. What level are you, Choli? On the endeavors. Dang it. Everyone just keeps canceling. Oh. $961. Yeah, you're about 62 levels ahead of me. I guess we're doing synth today.
Captains, the synth are rescued and once
Guess I'll get that plasma one done. Command battleships. You know, the most crews I have ever rescued on this TFO is 142. You never can rescue them all. That's the thing. You can never rescue them all, but I've gotten at least 142. That's my personal best on this game, on this TFO. 942. 142 is the best I've ever rescued. I had 2 battleships, about 4 cruisers, and about 8 frigates.
The synth are turning the defense net against targets on Mars.
And a number of transports, but I have never been able to save them all. It's almost impossible. I'll go get that battleship there. You guys have done better at rescuing number of crew. Please let me know. But 142 crews out of 184 is the best I've ever done. But I've never done better, so. You gotta work like a dog just to save as many crews as possible. You gotta be damn lucky, that's part of it. Hey, Choli, how many crews have you saved on this TFO? I'm just curious, how many have you ever? What's the best amount you ever saved? I usually average between 120 to 130 at best. I'm gonna make my way this way. Come on, I need you to accelerate. Of course. No, I actually did it with this vessel, this Gargarin class. I did it like, I think I did it this morning when I got 142. So I've done it with larger ships. It's possible.
Defense satellites are turning to synth control. The operational area is about to get smaller. Picket ships, fall back to the next defensive perimeter.
It is possible to do it in larger vessels. You just gotta be dang lucky. That's the thing. And very fast and effective. I'm not gonna be able to save another ship. It is possible. I've done it myself, so.
The outer
I did it
perimeter
this
is
morning.
lost. Fall back and rescue as many people as you can.
I thought it was like virtually impossible to do 140. And I just kind of got lucky. Let's go save as many of these crews as possible. And he's got it. cruiser over this way. Okay, I'm gonna make my way to that cruiser. I guess he's got it. There's a frigate over here I guess I could get.
More satellites are coming under synth control. Operational area is approaching 50%.
Those satellites will pulverize us if we stay here. Fall back!
Oh, we didn't be able to get that battle. Yeah, there's no way to get to it. Not at the time. Well, somebody is. Yeah, there's no way to get in time. Not gonna get out of the perimeter in time. If we had 40 seconds, maybe.
To bring survivors to. Bring any additional crews to the station and beam them over.
There's at least one more battle
It's only a matter
we
of time
can
before the
get.
defense net destroys everything on the surface. Beam up any remaining survivors and get them to the safe zone.
I'm gonna get this frigate over here. There's a cruiser that needs to be gotten.
Fall back to the station. The safe zone is only 15 kilometers in radius. The station is deploying additional transports and has begun evacuation procedures.
Fall back to the station perimeter. Do not let the synth through.
Well, let me get this last crew and I'll go. I hope that battleship makes it.
All ships, total defense net corruption is imminent. Ensure as many transports escape the
So we
area
got two
as
battleships, two cruisers, two frigates.
Keep the synth
away from those transports so we can escape! Transports are en route to Beacon Alpha and in need of escort. Transports are heading to Nav Beacon Beta. Defend them! Transport vessels are requesting escort to Beacon Gamma. Transports are en route to Beacons Alpha and Beta. Transports en route to Beacons Beta and Gamma.
Come on.
Transports en route to both Alpha and Gamma beacons. Transports are heading to all three beacons. Keep them safe.
Ooh, boy. What do you think I've been doing, pal? We lost frigate. One thing about the Silicon Wave is definitely helpful, especially against the Synth and the Hermit.
Computer halt program. Captains, the simulation is now concluded. Though it may not
How
seem
do we do? 103.
Though it may not seem it, that
You mind getting off red alert, please? Alright. I want to thank everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry about I couldn't finish that one mission because it was not some sort of glitch in it. I don't know why, but give me a follow here on Twitch. Also, check out the Super Paladin Brothers on YouTube because this will be up on that channel sometime tomorrow, today or tomorrow. So I want to thank you all for watching. Have a great night. And Jolie, nice seeing you. And Graybeard, thanks for the raid. Peace.